Joining us this evening is Atishi, Aam Aadmi Party leader. Atishi, appreciate you being with us. You're here on a very special day. You've done a very special deed. You donated your plasma today. I want to begin by asking you, how's the road to recovery been? How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good, and I think that fortunate patient. I've been a fortunate patient in the sense that one, of course, my symptoms are mild, and I think that from the day that I got my corona test result, there was an entire system in place. I got a call from a Delhi government doctor within literally a couple of hours of getting my report. Within the next day, I had a visit of a medical team. They gave me an oximeter, explained home isolation. After that, I was receiving regular phone calls from health workers, checking up on my symptoms. So it was very well managed, and I think that also, this confidence that you are being taken care of, definitely aids recovery.
All right. And Atishi, you went today, and we're putting out those pictures on our screen. You went and you donated your plasma. You know, for those today, in fact, as per the Delhi government official figures, there are over 1 lakh people who have recovered from the coronavirus, in the national capital alone. What would you like to tell people who've recovered from the coronavirus? Tell us about, the process that you went through today.
So I think that one of the reasons why a lot of people don't come forward to donate their plasma is because, apart from the physical difficulties of an ailment, I think with corona there is definitely this psychological and emotional trauma that a lot of patients go through. Basically because I think that when you get this, when you get corona, you don't know how severe your symptoms may get. And even after recovery from corona, like I have seen with myself, I've seen with other colleagues who also had the ailment, that even after 2 weeks, patients are still dealing with some fatigue, some weakness, not back to their usual stamina levels. So I think which is why everyone is a little scared of going and donating plasma. You don't want to go back to a hospital where you think you might be reinfected. You think you might get weaker once again. But I would like to tell all the people who have recovered that I've donated plasma today. I have absolutely no weakness, and so therefore do come forward. I think plasma donation does not leave you weak at all, unlike blood donation. But I think that the most important thing is, I think it's very rarely that in one's life one gets the chance to save another human being's life. And I think that as recovered COVID patients, our convalescent plasma can actually save the life of someone who's struggling between life and death. And I think that's a very big thing. And would definitely urge all recovered patients to come forward to donate their plasma. It's a very smooth process. Yes, it did take a few hours, but it's a very smooth process. You go into the hospital, you get a couple of tests done, and plasma donation is done here. It's wrapped up within a couple of hours. So please do come forward and donate.
So what's the process like, Atishi? You've just been through it today, and just to reiterate to our viewers, Atishi donated her plasma at the Delhi Plasma Bank, which is at a non-COVID hospital. So you're absolutely at no risk of any infection if you do choose to go out and donate your plasma. How long did the process take, and what really happens, Atishi?
The process actually did take a couple of hours. So I would say that it does take some time, although the process is very smooth. So I went to ILBS, where there was a registration done where my test details, on what day I was detected as COVID positive, all of that was taken into account. And there was a doctor after that who did my counseling. So sort of went through my medical history,
right,
and to see whether if there was any medication that I was taking or any past medical history which might prevent me from being eligible for plasma donation. Okay. Once that was done, after that there's a blood test that is done to make sure that there are no, there's an antigen test done to make sure that you are COVID negative. There's a blood test that's done to ensure again that there are no kind of viral infections or markers left in your blood. Once that is done, this entire process takes about 1 hour, and then another 30 minutes or so for the actual plasma donation. And unlike blood donation, which does leave you feeling a little weak, plasma donation is not associated with any weakness at all. So I came back home. I was given a nice bottle of iced tea and a sandwich by ILBS after it was done.
Right.
And after that, I came back home. I have been carrying on with my regular meetings and daily routine soon after that. So yes, it is a process of a few hours.
Okay.
But as I said, that there is absolutely no weakness. It's not a COVID hospital, so therefore you are safe, you are not at any risk. And once again, I think it is the opportunity to save someone else's life.
Yes.
And if you think about it, if, for example, someone from our own family was struggling between life and death because they were COVID positive, would we not want that someone who is a recovered patient should come forward and donate plasma? So when we have that opportunity and that ability,
yes,
this is something that we must do, given the fact that this is a disease for which there is no vaccine yet, for which there is no medicine yet. And
all right,
really, convalescent plasma is as close as you can get to a vaccine.
right.
So I would urge all recovered patients to come forward and donate their plasma.
Thank you so much, Atishi, not just for, donating your plasma for the good deed that you've done, but also for the encouraging message that you've given for anyone who's still toying with the idea or has any doubt. It's good to see you, hale and hearty, and back at work. Thanks so much for joining us.